everything except the jungle locked in.
Yeah.
And that's the real question, you know. Is he going to actually play Lee Sin with what looks like a heavy scaling comp already by FPX?
I think both teams are thinking about like Kindred, Trundle, those kind of mind games, right? But I don't think they're gonna pick Trundle kind of champion.
Yeah,
They're definitely picking in Nidalee and Graves in the jungle, and Yagao picked Corki, by the way. This guy, look at this guy. He really wanted that $600K.
Yeah, he did. He, you know, honestly, I don't blame them. There's like,
we cannot.
Yeah.
They are professional players, you know.
Of course.
I would definitely do the same, by the way.
Would you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will.
Okay. You pick up the Tom Kents for your teammates?
Maybe I suggest something else. Like, hey guys, maybe we can earn money at the same time with like promoting our skins, you know?
Yeah.
and like, haha, guys, chill down, it's joke, you know?
Yeah.
No way, I'm playing TK.
Yeah. TK all the way.
Yeah.
As what did a team player, and so is Chris, apparently. He played a lot of aggressive supports in the group stage, and now he's like, well, he's been, I don't know, the anger has been quelled. He's been calmed down, and he's just going to be gobbling up his teammates and saving them, as this is pretty much the most disgusting scaling comp on the side of FPX. But guys, we are going to see what happens here in game number 1 of this best of 5. Here we go. Back on the Rift once again. I hope you you had some caffeine yourself, Wadid, and you got some rest after your marathon yesterday.
Yeah, actually I didn't drink it, by the way.
Okay.
So I might sleep during the game. Cause
that's fine.
You know, a lot of people actually blame the LCK about how boring they are, but yesterday I cast all of their games, right?
Yeah.
And we had LPR versus LPL too, and it was also kind of boring.
Yeah. You guys had that one game that was like what?
Like 20 minutes no kills.
Yeah. Oh man.
It's not
I was
only
at home
LCK.
falling asleep.
Yeah, it's not only LCK, it's also LPL, and look at their picks.
I know.
Cassidy mid and Corki in 2020, and look at this guy, so smart.
Yeah.
Like Zoom is like, nah, we are LPL, bro. There is no mid. Okay.
Zoom's like chasing him. He's like, wait, come back.
Wait.
Where are you going?
I love this, by the way. So the top laners are playing mid lanes. And by the way, both Varus has exact same. No, actually not. LWX has Gathering Storm.
Yeah.
And this Loken guy has Scorch.
Okay, well, LS made a fan today. Or LWX made a fan of LS today. As he's the one that did pick up the Gathering Storm.
Yeah. I'm actually a big fan of Gathering Storm too.
Yeah.
Especially in this kind of huge international tournament and its semifinals, I would definitely pick Gathering Storm.
Yeah, it just makes sense. I mean, especially when you look at your comp on the side of LWX, you're like, okay, well, you know, it's not like we're going to be doing too much early on. As, yeah, as you did mention, that's the only difference in the runes. It's only Gathering Storm versus Scorch.
Yeah. And also, they swapped the lane between mid and top, right? And this is kind of already good for FPX in my opinion, because let's say Renekton is on the top side, then it will be way easier for Nidalee to get a kill, right? Because top lane is longer than mid lane. But right now, Renekton and Ornn is on the mid lane, so I don't see any chance Khan is getting like ganked by Renekton and getting killed by Nidalee, you know? This is one of the setups that you can actually grow up Nidalee and let him farm the champions. And maybe he's farming gold lane.
Oh, that spear was massive. Can he get on top of Crisp here? I think he should be able to. The Guardian is down in just a couple of autos, and they're diving already. Double kill goes the way of Kanavi. Already here at 3.5 minutes, shutting down the scaling composition. Zoom is just going to flash away from this one, not going to take any risks. He knows the bottom lane, his team is already winning by so much.
Yeah, and JDG is all about Kanavi winning all the game. And also, especially when he's playing Nidalee, he got the double kill, by the way, with the first blood.
Yeah.
This is one of the disaster moment, like top 10, and it would be like top number 1.
Yeah,
I would say.
This is like the YouTube video, you know,
Yeah.
top 10 disaster clips.
Yep.
Nice hook to start here by Luna, by the way.
Yep. Really great combo, and they were stomping like 2v2 easily, even though they're playing against Embarrassed. Also, that was clean dive by the LPL champion 2020.
We're going to start your first game off, Whatted, with a nice pause.
Yeah, I mean, is it off or on? Because like it's always me that if I'm like casting or like analyst asking, or even when I was doing a Korean commentary thingy with caster song, it got delayed so much time, so we like spent 12 hours in the venue.
I remember I was gamers that want to access other regions.
Yeah, exactly.
And yeah, I mean, we're just going to be sitting here while we wait for the ping issue to die down. This is one of those issues where you don't know if it's going to take like 3 minutes or 30 minutes, you know?
Or 3 hours.
3 hours.
I mean, it's China.
True.
It's LPL. It's really it's close but far at the same time because of the COVID-19 issue. So yeah, we don't know, but let's hope for the best.
Yeah.
Because I spent like 12 more than 12 hours. So.
Ooh. Why did we have some good news?
Oh, really?
It's going to be the 3-minute issue, not the 30-minute issue, not the 3-hour issue.
Thank you.
We are going to be resuming into the game here in just a moment. There we go. I was looking at Kanavi, who was looking a little bit, you know, antsy. He's like, I just got this double kill. I wanna play from here, you know. I want to get into the game already.
Yeah, I think Kanavi is already having a great time, but Tian, I mean, he's just farming, but we saw that the farming power is just really strong as a Graves when we watched the DRX games, right? Toshik was literally farming for 30 minutes and he just won the game by himself. So we don't know yet. So one thing that the game should be like really focused on is can they actually 1v1 in their jungle? Who is gonna invade enemy jungle and decide to get the vision control? But I think on the top side, actually, nothing is gonna happen and they're gonna have 50-50 calm, peaceful time.
Yeah. It is going to benefit the Corki, I suppose, here, because he did pick up the call. There's going to be no pressure onto him. I mean, he's also going up against the Graves jungle. And I like what Tien did there, by the way. He knew that after the back, Navi would immediately go up to his Krugs. That's like a pretty common jungle path, you know, you want to pick up that extra XP. And so he went in, quickly stole the raids, got vision down, and then even hit the Scryer's Bloom to spot the Nidalee, so that gives even more safety to Doinby up in the top lane.
That is true, and yeah, it's happening. Kanavi is invading.
And there, Khan is here, though. He gets the knockup. Kanavi may have gone a little bit too far. TP is coming in, though, from the Renekton. And they say, well, we don't quite have the damage to chase down Kanavi just yet. We're going to be swinging around here. Lots of offensive control wards so far. Smite available for both, but Kanavi is going to pick this one up. As it's really all about the pressure.
Yeah.
It's about rotating down to the bottom side, saying, "Hey, I'm back." By the way, with a Fiendish Codex on top of a half-completed jungle item.
Yeah, and also it's not the same Varus anymore.
Oh,
and it's
what's
not
going on up
same.
here? The solo kill up on the top side. He's going to try to TP away. Does he get away? No, he does not. As Khan is going to interrupt his back. Can he chase after him? Yes, he can. The fire goes over the wall. This game, as Khan is going to spare the blushes of his mid laner slash top laner Doinby.
It's actually deja vu. I saw that moment yesterday too. Yagao tried to just escape with TP and he failed. Oh man, it feels bad. But anyways, he solo killed Doinby on the top side, and it seems like FPX is just focusing on the Drake with the 5-man focus because Khan is keeping on the mid, and yeah, they secure the Drake, and this is fine, but I don't think JDG is caring that much about the Drake. I think they really care more about the header than this boring mountain first Drake.
Yeah, that mountain I saw, I think it gave, what, 4 armor to Graves. He doesn't have any armor items just yet, of course.
Oh wait, that was really aggressive. Int moment.
Yeah, that was an int moment. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
That was straight int.
We can call it for what it is. I mean, that was pretty obvious. I think he just got a little bit excited. He's like, hey, don't hit me. I'm going to hit you back. But it's Corki, and he has Valkyrie, so yeah, definitely a mistake there by Doinby. Not the best start for him, although Khan will pick up the kill, as, yeah, he's just going to flash away. You were talking about how they're, going in, just getting that burst damage here as Kanavi takes the second tower hit, which is kind of unfortunate for him. But even after all that, Khan should be just fine. He's going for that Sunfire Cape burst, as I love this aggressive play out of Kanavi so far after the early start.
Kanavi is already on, like, he's already on point. He knows how to do this, like, he knows. Ooh. But Tian knows how to smite.
Yeah,
that's
apparently.
An important part. The junglers with the smite.
Jungle difference.
Yeah.
Smite difference.
So, I mean, I still agree that Kanavi is doing really well on the pressure that he got.
Oh man, look at that damage!
And he got the Gromp as well, by the way, with the Ludens.
Yeah, he did. That's crazy. And okay, Kanavi's just going to stick around. I love what he's doing here. He's so far ahead of Tian in items. He's just saying, I am in your face all game long. You can't jungle by yourself anymore.
He can actually 1v2 here, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. He's going to burst down
Holy moly!
That fight is coming in as the red hit is also going to get in there. Khan desperately trying to get that damage down as Kanavi is going to get away. JDG are just pummeling FPX here in the early game, all thanks to this Nidalee jungle that is just rolling their faces.
Yeah, after the Kanavi's first Nidalee game, most of the team just banned Nidalee away. But this is blind pick, so you can't ban it.
Yeah.
So just deal with it. So this is how you deal with the Kanavi's Nidalee. Just give 3 kills. I mean, it sounds really easy, right? But Nidalee is one of the coin flip champion. It considered as coin flip champion, even in the solo queue. But right now, and I feel like Kanavi's Nidalee is not a coin flip. It's always like tail.
Yeah.
Or
heads up. Yeah. I think you might be right. Just, I like the way that his team as well kind of made the bottom gank work. It was great communication to enable that to happen. Kanavi's just running Khan down. He's going to hit him with the red buff, and he is absolutely dead. With the package, there's just no way for him to get away. Flash was down. Even if he had Flash, he's dead. As with the Rift Herald, we're just going to push the top lane. And this is feeling like one of those really fast games here, Wanted.
Yeah. And it reminds me most of the solo queue games.
Yeah.
And Genji has enemy Yasuo. It is official confirmed by Arrow Esports Twitter, by the way.
Yeah.
And second, Top Esports has enemy team LeBlanc, right? And JDG has enemy teams Nidalee, because it's not happening in my team.
Yeah, no, this never happens.
It never happens.
Usually Nidalee's on my team die in the jungle.
Yeah. 0-on-0, behind in levels.
Yeah. Or 0-1 because they died to Krugs.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Just by themselves.
Yeah, so right now, I mean, as you mentioned, how they support Kanavi as a damage dealer is so insane. And look at the items already.
Yeah, he already bought it.
What
he
the
already
heck?
bought a Grail. I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't understand. I mean, I understand why this is so OP. Because it's Kanavi. I mean, I already mentioned in the previous show in Korean that even though it's 2 LPL teams fight, there is so many Koreans, so we don't need to feel bad about it. If you are a big fan of LCK or Korean, you know? So, I mean, it's still great to see like good Korean imports are playing really great in the foreign teams, you know. And absolutely, Kanavi is the best player in JDG, I feel like.
Yeah, and I'd say currently he's beginning to make a name for himself as, you know, I don't want to get too overhyped just from one Nidalee game, but his performance, yeah, it's hard not to get hyped, but even his performance in the regular season and in the playoffs of the LPL, I mean, Kanavi is proving to be, at this point, probably the best Korean player in the LPL. And he's come over here to the Midseason Cup, and he's doing just that once again as the Ornn ultimate is going to come down. It hits all 3, but CP coming in. Kanavi could consider to go on to Crisp here. Nobody's going to help him. Look at Tien. He's like, no, you're dead, dude. I'm running away from you. He's not actually going to pick up the kill, but Kanavi with his aggression, he's never laying his foot off the gas pedal.
Yeah. Mao is going
by the
in.
way, we're going in.
Man.
Mao says, see you later, buddy. That's going to be the second time he moved that Varus' life here in this game. Oh, man. Khan is getting in there.
But
there's nothing they can do.
Yeah, I mean, it just feels like one team has so many challengers and because of the matchmaking issue, you know?
Yeah.
And I just feel like JDG is just having fun. And also how they play in this kind of huge tournament, and they spend so many times, and it must be really hard for them to deal with this kind of schedule, but look at how they play in the first game. They're just stomping FPX left and right and up and down.
Yeah. Maybe they still feel warmed up from yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe that's it. FPX had too much of a break.
Yep.
And they're like, you know, they're taking it a little bit slow. JDG's just ready to go right away. Maybe they just slept in the studio. Like, okay, let's just go once again. They're up more than 7,000 gold, guys, at 13 minutes.
Look at Lil Mao, by the way. He hooked and used the flay to hit Kanavi's spear. This is just way too clean. One of the textbook to how to play Nidalee and Thresh, or how to play jungle and support as a duo.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah, this is just perfect. I mean, I just want to spotlight again that how they make this happen is they just know so well and know how to use their lane pressure to give it to their jungler, you know. So it looks easy, but it's always really hard to use your lane prior and lane pressure into the other benefits, like getting enemy camps or getting some objectives, but JDG is just being really great on that job.
Yeah, I mean, they're just smurfing on them right now. I mean, this game is not even close. I don't know if there is a chance for FPX to make it back. Remember, guys, they do have this really crazy scaling draft with the Kassadin, Varus, Graves with Ornn, and Tom Kent's to protect them all. And in the LCK, sometimes we'll see this happen where a team, well, I'm going to have to hold that thought. They're just diving the turret. Okay, they got the spear down. Man. He's dead. I mean, this Italy is just disgusting. He's 6 kills now.
I mean, I just saw it. Yagao is like, nah, I'm not getting those kills. Hello, my brother, Kanavi. Just go and take it and devour it.
Yeah.
It's like, everyone was just so ready. And if FPX had Doinb to set up those kind of how to use all the advantage, they have Kanavi. And he's doing really great on that job. Like, he just got 6 kills and didn't die yet. While Tian is just farming and doing nothing in the game. Yeah. Absolutely.
And there's nobody on the side, really, of FPX that have enough money or the ability, even if they had the money or they wanted to spend their money on MR, they can't because they just fall too far behind. So he's just going to go Sheen, probably straight into Lich Bane. Like, he's got Sword Pen, he's doing already insane amounts of damage.
Yep.
And you know, the spear, it got buffed on a recent patch. You know, it's got extra AP ratio, I think, by an extra 0.2 once again, which is a really nice buff for Italy. And especially if you get ahead, that scaling just makes it even more obnoxious. As we're going to take a look at, once again, this play.
Great package by Yagao as well. And also Loca's versatility. He's hit it perfectly.
Yeah.
And yeah, let's spotlight again that Locan is actually doing really great job of heal and scorch Varus. This is not the same Varus at all.
Yeah.
Since like minute 3 or something, I guess. And yeah, I mean, I said if I'm doing this kind of huge international tournament, I'm picking like Gathering Storm and TP for the rotation. But Locan is like, nah, you guys are so boring. I'm picking heal and scorch.
Yeah.
We want to fight.
Exactly.
We want early prior, early pressure with those kind of 10 extra damage. But he's actually doing it, so it's worth at all. Like,
yeah,
you can definitely pick Scorch and Heal if you can do this like kind of snowball.
Yeah, which is why, you know, sometimes we say, hey, Gathering Storm is almost always better, but like if you're playing solo queue, there are a lot of cases where, you know, Scorch Heal would probably be better and stuff like that. And certainly in this case, they knew they wanted to fight early. They wanted to get Kanavi snowballed, and they have to. Oh man,
they have the pokes
lands.
between the minions, by the way, and also they have 3-man poking on the turret. Korg is shooting missile, and Varus is also shooting missiles, but Kanavi is shooting nukes.
Yeah,
it's nuke.
It's like torpedoes and missiles coming from every different direction.
Man.
Oh, man.
I would definitely not willing to play this game if I'm FPX side.
Yeah.
Like, there is so many pokes.
In this case, if this was solo queue, this would probably be one of those few 15-minute surrenders.
Yeah. I'm glad Riot made 15 minutes FF.
For cases like this.
But this is tournament again. And this is one of the games that you have to do. And it's not over yet. I mean, it feels kind of really over for FPX for this game, but it's BO5, so they can still do something and show that we are not over yet, we are not done yet, because they still have level 16 Kassadin Power Spike and Ornn's 10 million items.
Yeah.
But I think they need at least extra 20 minutes. And I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah, I don't think JDG are going to allow them to have that chance. You know, they're going to go for a push down here on the bottom side with surely the second Rift Herald that will be picked up. And what I wanted to say before about the LCK is that sometimes they'll pick aggressive drafts that just fall flat on their face, and that's why scaling drafts look so strong in the LCK. But that is not the case here tonight.
Yeah.
Not in this first game. They've said, hey, Italy's actually the OP one.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, Tian doesn't exist in this game right now. Up against Kanavi, they are just like on different planes of existence in this one, as they're just going to go ahead, TP mid, and I think it's pretty safe to say that this game is just about over.
Yeah. I mean, The way how? Like how?
Oh,
The
man.
nukes and missiles as
Someone clip it.
yeah.
Ship it.
Oh my god. They're just shooting around and everyone is dying. By the way, it's not the ultimate. They're just randomly just landing some normal skills. Like,
Yeah. We're at 20 minutes, 21 minutes. It's 14,000 gold difference. 14,000. That's not.
and this is the last chance I get. And it is indeed the last chance.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah. Oh, they got economy.
they got a kill.
They got a kill.
The gal's still
Going
here
deep.
though.
And then the
Does pretty decent damage. Really nice later by the
Slowly.
But he has gotten himself into a little bit of trouble.
He's actually going, by the way. It's not over. It's
No,
not over.
Logan! He's gonna die though. Uses his flash to pick up the kill. But it does end up needing the kill to try to do it. Okay, now it's not 14, now only 12,000.
I mean, this game is still kind of I don't think they can figure out the that. They already lost 2 minutes, even though like they were really far ahead. It was great attempt by FPX. They got the shutdowns and he's still at full. But in fact, and in theory, he should not be able to like get back. And I don't think Doimi can even reach to level 16 because there is so many minions and it's not attacked with virus with Lunas, right? So I don't think there is any kind of way to push the waves and clear out the waves. And if Jingdong Gaming can get a Nasher safely, then this game is like 99% over.
Yeah. This
Yeah.
is one of those games where it's like, okay, the scaling composition, you know, we have to mention it, right? Like, oh, okay, it gives some extra levels to Ornn and Cassidy, right? It gives the 1,000 gold shutdown to the Varus.
Yeah.
Okay, like, we can say that, but is it going to mean anything at this point when they're still down 12,000 gold? Almost definitely not. We'll have to see, though, if Jingdong can, you know, maybe make a couple mistakes. Maybe FPX can get another miracle team
Nasher
fight or a good
HP?
TP or something like that.
Nasher is gone, by the way.
Oh, that's okay. Baron Nasher is going to be going down here. Ornn ultimate will come from downtown. It's not going to hit anybody as the spear will go wide, and LWX is actually doing some nice damage. Not
Yeah?
as much as Loken, but, you know,
Not bad, not bad.
he's still a Varus with some items here. As, by the way, your
But-
base.
The minions.
Man, minions OP.
Minions are OP.
Today we learned, once again, never underestimate the minions.
Yeah, and also 2 inits with the Nasher buff, and especially when you have poke composition, and you're ahead in like so much gold.
Yeah.
And Kanavi is just walking in through their base. Doinbi is level 14, by the way, so they at least need to scale and wait for another 5 minutes at least.
Yeah. The real question is, can JDG end the game? Even from this massive...
Okay, slowly poking by Doinbi. This is pretty good.
Oh, but Zoom
Pretty
in the
good.
front is going to get knocked up.
Looking
and he's
pretty
going to go
good.
down. LWX will pick up the kill. All right.
Alright, alright.
And with all the super minions coming in, you're going to pick up that extra gold and XP. You're going to sit back and farm up. That's why I was saying, you know, can they actually end the game?
I think they need 5 minutes more. And I think FPX has actually huge chance to like make this comeback. Because it's Kassadin, level
Yeah.
16.
True.
One of the simple, and look at how Doinbi is like keep poking with the ultimate and E skills. And yeah, I mean that was one of the great defense by level 14 Kassadin.
Yeah, it's pretty big. As we take a look at the XP bar down in the bottom left, level 15 is hit.
Yeah, and mid
one
and
away.
bot inhibs are respawning. And this is great that JDG can only get the Cloud Drake Soul,
Yeah,
which
true.
means almost nothing. Almost nothing.
Pretty much nothing in this one. There's no gigantic ultimates that are going to be coming off cooldown really fast on the side of JDG. That you're really going to want, I suppose, some more missiles and stuff like that. Maybe you can lock down more with Varus, but it's not going to make as much of a difference as different Cloud Soul, or Dragon Soul, that is. As the inhibitors are going to go down once again, with Baron still here, 20 seconds. You can see that JDG would love to end the game here. They do not want to leave the 2 inhibitors, or the 3 inhibitors here, for just some free farm for FPX. Yeah, Tian is having a lot of trouble. There's the lockdown again. The Merc Treads are going to help out quite a lot. Doomby moving forward. Nice knock up here by Khan. Can they actually pull off the miracle defense is the question, as Zoom is diving in deep. He's tanking up so much of that damage.
It's over.
As in goes Kanavi as well. He is going to be surviving in this one. Nice try by FPX to put up a defense here with their supreme scaling composition, but it is not going to matter here at the end of the day. Game 1 is going to go the way of JDG in 26 minutes and a 6-0 Nidalee by, I think it was minute 13 in this one.
Yeah.
As they were just smurfing all over FPX in the blind pit.
So they are fully charged with those caffeines, right? Like that was just a storm, and this is why you just pick Nidalee to Kanavi, and this is why you ban Nidalee against Zington Gaming.
Yeah, Nidalee's not going to see the rift again.
Yeah.
No, not, yeah, after that one, there's no way.
Yeah, and also I really liked how they set up for Nidalee. Everyone had the lane pressure, and everyone know how to land the skills. I mean, it sounds really, really stupid, but But
like, it's a good point.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, Lil Mao, like, you see how he play and set up for Nidalee, right?
Yeah.
Like, his stretch was absolutely just deleting enemies Tom Kench, and I didn't even know that who is playing for FPX, for some moment. So I really want to spotlight that Thresh again as well, and all the players in Zington Gaming just play so much better than FPX.
Yeah, and as you mentioned, it really was the jungle and support synergy. As much as Kanavi was doing so much for his team, so was Lu Mao, and everybody else on the Rift was kind of just supporting those two in their ultimate goal of getting Kanavi unbelievably fed to the point where he just shut down every single lane, basically. He went top multiple times. He followed Tian through the jungle. He's like, you're not going to get away.